Welcome to SPW Anarchy Archives. SPW Anarchy Archives, episode 18. I am your host, and we wait upon my co-host. Sorry, I took a bit. I have ladies that need needs that are tending to. But we got a few shows to go over, and we got some announcements that we need to go over.
Yeah?
Yeah, what's up, Mr. Slater?
What?
What?
I didn't hear you.
I said, what's up, Mr. Slater?
Oh, I'm doing good. Let me turn on this other light. Jesus Christ. Look like I'm half in the dark. A sec.
Well, you know me, I can't tell because of our fucking crappy messenger. Well,
Oh my
Facebook.
God. Right? Yeah. I meant for those who can actually see me. I don't give a fuck about if you can see me or not. I don't care if you see me in the light, the dark, in Walmart, Kmart, Ames, Blockbuster. I will just ignore
God.
you.
Ladies take so long in the mall, I swear.
They were in the mall.
We're not going to go into discussion about that. And
They
I
were
had
in
my
the mall.
stepdaddies there too.
That's also another problem. I already said the story. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's why Walmart isn't 24 hours anymore, because my aunt was trying to become one with the mozzarella, and, for 2 hours.
Wait, it's not 24 hours anymore?
No,
Huh.
not at all.
Well,
Not at all. We got now. What was it you were saying? We got announcements. We're going over Welcome to the Strange. We're going over last week's episode. We're going over warehouse days, for God's sake.
yes, so we are going to go over Welcome to the Strange, then we're going to go over the tournament announcements, then we're going to go over the warehouse show. Yes. And then we're going to go over the recent SPW Carnage TV.
Oh yeah, I'm spitting for distance in my backyard. Let's go.
All right. At SPW, Welcome to the Strange 2 was a spectacular event, and to kick us off was a ultra-violent ladder match for the SPW World Mayhem Championship, which was supposed to be you, the champion at the time, against Malcolm Monroe III, but then a third participant got himself involved, and that turned out to be Bam Sullivan, and Bam Sullivan became the new SPW World Mayhem Champion.
You're starting off this episode great. You're just trying to piss me off right in the beginning, aren't you?
Oh, just, you know how I work. Come on now.
No, actually, that was smart as shit. He pulled the whole, I won't make it. I'm not able to make it. He was supposed to face Danny DeMonto on Thursday, but he was like, I can't make it, da-da-da-da-da. But lo and behold, he was just sitting in his fucking hotel room waiting for the right time. That's smart.
So you think this was a calculated thing?
Me and Bam have a history. So, of course it was.
That's true. Well,
Of course it was. And plus, before before his actual return, he was, not at the pay-per-view, but there was a return. He actually returned to the company before that, and prior to that, he had a winning record. He earned the shot, but it would have just been better if he had told me he was coming. Then I could have prepared for his beautiful, shiny, bald-headed ass.
but we know in SPW you gotta be prepared for anything. This is the place of ultra violence, and we don't just are not known for violence. We are known for great matches that even happen regularly. But
Nope.
this match just set the tone for the rest of the night. You, Malcolm Monroe III, and Bam Sullivan, one of the greatest openers, I would have to say. Wouldn't you have to say that this probably opener topped the first opener of the first Welcome to the Strange?
What was the first one again?
What?
From the first one. What opened the first one again?
From the first Welcome to the Strange.
Yes.
I would need to go back and look at my notes because I'm spacing.
Wait a minute. I might be able to help you. Let's look on the YouTube channel.
Oh,
Because I got a whole phone with me. I'm waiting for it to go off at any
Yeah,
moment.
you have two devices. I'm not cool like that. I don't have two devices.
Well, to be fair, my friend, I'm waiting. Man, shush. I'm waiting for a callback on our fifth entrant to the Tournament of Mayhem. So
Oh,
we will gladly see. Um, there we go. Oh,
we can have a live call that you're going to be able to call in with the fifth entrant, maybe. Hmm?
it's a possibility. Let's go all the
That'd be
way
a
back
perfect.
to there it is. Welcome to the Strange One. Hopefully it's not loud. All right. Let's see. Oh my God. Beautiful. Beautiful graphic work right there. I don't know if you can see it.
Remember, I can't see anything, but I hope the people can. That's what matters.
No, we cannot say that. We can't say that. I remember the opener now to Welcome to the Strange. We can't say that because that crowned the first ever women's champion last year.
Ooh.
So that's hard. I'll put it in as a tie. I
Okay,
appreciate
I
it.
was going to say maybe that would be fair, a tie.
That's
And then
very
what we should
fair.
do, put up a poll.
That's still hard. Like,
Well,
oh my
it doesn't
God.
mean that everybody will agree. Like, look at what happened with the SPW Chaos Awards.
That is true. That is
Aha.
true. Like, I wanted Stone and motherfucking
Yeah,
Severus,
exactly. I thought
and it
that
wound up
match was
being
going to win.
Brittany and Lulu.
Yep, which was also a great one.
Oh yeah, I want to revisit that at some point. I think there's a part three due. I don't know. It's been a while.
I guess that
Oh yeah, I'm
remains to be
outside.
seen.
I'm outside. Oh, what are you
Good
doing
for you.
outside? Right now, I'm dressed like an Eskimo. Okay, I got a Venom hoodie on. Okay, Venom hoodie, and my wife's fucking jean jacket, which
Nice.
surprisingly fits me for how
Oh,
small she is.
understood. Welcome, Jacob on Hawaii.
Jacob Anawai's in the damn house. What's going on, brother? How you doing? How you doing?
But this opener, the triple threat, which was supposed to be one on one, it was a great opener. That's really the best I could say for this.
Uh, yes, I could say it was a great opener, but I do feel we got robbed of MM3 and myself.
Who knows? We could still have that, and it could be no titles, no nothing, no bullshit. It could just be two men going at it.
With our tag division building up, shit, I might need to find a tag team partner. Who knows?
Mm. Well,
That's
that
good.
was
Good
it.
to see you.
Yes, it is. And anything could happen in SPW, and how we were talking about regular matches taking place in the company. We had a great second matchup between Primetime JoJo and Deuce Sparks, where Deuce Sparks
Oh,
walked away victorious.
that was unfucking believable. And I'm glad we decided on that match. Hold up. You know what? For a match like that, for two great matches like that, I'm gonna pull out some. Excuse me while I whip this out.
Okay, Blazing Saddles.
Yeah.
Such a good movie. If any of y'all have never seen Blazing Saddles, go check it out.
Mm-hmm.
R.I.P. Jim. R.I.P. Gene Wilder.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, we just lost Lamont from Sanford and
Yes.
Son. That's fucking crazy.
And we also lost
Catherine
Catherine
O'Hara.
O'Hara. Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. But anyway, that opener, man, it was left over from the scramble that we had a couple of weeks ago, and I felt more needed to be finished given the way he finished it. It was shocking. Like I thought, as I said last week, I thought Deuce was going through that damn table, but no tables, no weapons, straight up fucking wrestling. And I get a lot of reviews after each and every show. Deuce, and I couldn't agree more. Deuce is about to go a long fucking way.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah, he is.
he's
He
about to
has a
go a
long
long way.
career here.
And my God, like it's inevitable. That man wants the junior belt. It could happen at any time.
He mentions it quite a bit if you notice. Like he really, that's his big goal. But makes me wonder if we could also see him possibly in another title scene in the future. Like he may want this, but like who knows? He could be boosted up to a different title shot and he wouldn't even know it, you know?
And there's that national. I mean, he's proven he's a workhorse, and the national's always been the workhorse. There's the world heavyweight. Um, but that's we got a three-time champion right there. That's not too adamant about letting it go this time around. He told me that second title reign was some bullshit, you know. But
Hey,
hey, life's a bitch.
life is a bitch. We can all definitely say that.
Mm-hmm. But we'll see this time around how he does with reign number 3. But anything is possible for Deuce Sparks. But I know his sniper scope is set um, right on that junior belt, and it's in a very exciting division. I'd want to be a part of it if I was young enough.
And we have JoJo, which has also made a great come like statement here since his arrival.
Yeah, I mean, he's what? He's got a few wins, few losses under his belt, but every performance he's put on has been spectacular. And what is he? He's part of the show Steelers, right?
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
I just saw another one of his compadres in action in another company somewhere today, and he was quite
Who knows?
impressive.
We could possibly see the show Steelers here.
Mm, former junior heavyweight champion Severus Crowley in the fucking house. We're just coming up on
Welcome,
your.
Severus.
We'll be coming up on that match soon.
Yes, we will. And yes, that match between JoJo and Deuce was a great one. I can't wait to see those two face off again in the near future. And
Hmm.
that just set the tone for the next matchup, which was also a banger between Hero Riot and Emily Tyler, with Emily Tyler walking away victorious.
Mm, what a debut!
You're
Uh,
all good, Severus. Everybody has a personal life. We'd rather you take care of that than not.
I bitch about his though. His women take too long.
God, I have three of them. Plus four stepdaughters.
Put them on a lead. I'm kidding. Oh, Jesus, it's cold out here. Anyway, Derek Suttles, how you doing? Ah, Alex, the judge in the damn house.
Yes,
What's up, brother?
welcome. Alexander the Judge.
Talk on him soon. Fuck, I'm
Welcome,
Ted.
welcome.
Fuck that guy. Oh, speaking of old rivals or current rivals or whatever, before we fucking get into that, man, I don't know who. I couldn't make a clear identification. I'm here. I'm here. I'm okay. You know, I'm good
Yes,
enough to have a
okay.
match with whomever it was that decided to fucking straight up grab me and fucking hog tie me like I was about to be turned into bacon and take me into the middle of the woods and whatever. I got away.
All right, we will get to that, but can we finish talking about Kier Wright versus Emily Tyler before we do talk about that? We
Yeah,
kind of
we
just
can.
downplayed.
Yes, we can.
Yeah,
Yes,
yes,
we
we will
can.
get to that situation next, though. We'll just
I
get to
saw
that
Nick
situation.
Wade, and it
But
reminded me of
Kier
that.
Wright versus Emily Tyler was a banger.
Yeah, Bloodstone, like he trains a lot of the talent that that are probably going to be seen around the sport. He's still got a few in his school, but this one, she stood out. I was doing like a walkthrough of each school, you know, seeing what everybody was doing. I even went to the Rhodes Wrestling Academy too. They got some good talent in there too. But Emily Tyler stood out, and I think it meant a lot to Emily, and it meant a lot to Bloodstone that Bloodstone was there in her first match. So that's a beautiful moment. But to go up against someone like Kira Riot and live to tell the tale, given the role that Kira Riot's been on, you got
Yes,
something
Zeus, he got
special.
hogtied. We'll get to that in a minute. We are almost there, right after we're
Who's
done
in
talking
there?
about this matchup, Zeus.
Zeus?
Zeus is here.
What the fuck is Zeus doing here?
I tagged him.
What are you doing in here, Damian Zeus Miller? How you doing? that's my that's my boy right there. Cheers to him.
But yes, was a great matchup. Emily Tyler, I'm excited to see where she goes, and Kira Riot continues to make riots everywhere she goes. But since we are already talking about it, before we can actually get to it, what the fuck happened to you? Why did you let somebody hogtie you?
Everyone wants to know. He can't ignore it. So I don't know, man. I mean, I know people have issues with me and I have issues with them. Man, I get that, but I think the only one who has really been ballsy enough to take care of the issue so far has been Mitchie Blaze. It's the only shred of respect I'll give to him. But whoever this was, whether it was the boys from BAW, which I wouldn't be surprising, that Ian 30 sent his fucking henchmen or his legion of fucking losers to come and fucking take me out. It wouldn't surprise me because he won't step out from behind the desk and stop being a pencil pusher or play pencil pusher when I know damn well he's a fighter. He's the only one to this day, to come on over and defend his belt over here. None of the other champions have. West Grimm's it's a good one. That's a good choice. But, if it's one of the BAW boys, I know last week on BAW, JB Anderson had a few choice words on the episode. So if you want to do this dance, I'll see you next Thursday, bud. Because I'll take each and every single one of these fucking henchmen out one by one until I get what I want, Larry. And that
So
is to
you don't
see
think?
Ian 30 back.
Okay, but speaking of you getting taken out, there is a guy that has been promoing against you anonymously.
It
Is
could
this
be any
somebody
of them.
from? Is this somebody from your past coming back to haunt you? Do you have any clue?
No. So I'm starting with JB first. We were
JB, do you think you would really stoop that low? Be honest.
Look who he hangs out with.
Fair enough.
Look who he hangs out with. And you know what? He's been on a roll as of late. Let's see if you can keep that momentum against me too. Okay? Yeah, he straight up said on BAW when Ian was like, "Oh, Logan Slater has issues with me." Listen, bitch. Okay, that's fine. We'll do this dance. I don't care. We were supposed to have a one-on-one back in September.
Yeah.
Never happened because Mitchie Blaze stuck his nose in it. But now I'm going to get my one-on-one. I will see you guys next week. I will see you guys. Well, I'm sorry, this week now. Yeah,
Yes.
this Thursday,
This coming
February
week.
5th. Anything goes. Me and JB Anderson. Now,
Heck yeah. Should be incredible, and he'll be representing BAW, yes?
yeah, yep,
Okay. Speaking of BAW, welcome Ian Owens, and it looks like he's definitely watching closely.
good. I'm gonna make an example of your little friend. I will shave his mohawk off. He will look like fucking. He will look like Professor X lost in a cave.
And and speaking of big rivals, as we were talking about earlier, if Mr. Alexander the Judge would like to come on, I'm sending him an invite right now. If he would like to
Oh,
talk about his matchup against DMP, where DMP won, but he attacked him after.
man, DMP has changed over the past few months, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Like I like this new look. I think it might be the tutelage of Little Psycho that has really made him grow a pair of cojones, if you will. Now he was supposed to go one-on-one with Chris Graves a couple weeks back, right?
Yes.
Don't know where that man went. And I guess when people found him in a locker, surprised there was a locker big enough to fit his ass in. And he feels it's Alex, the judge. He feels it could have been Chris Graves, who was too afraid to face him. There's many speculations into that on who shoved him into that unorthodox ass locker.
He
Like
said
that,
DMP made a freaking mistake by accusing me.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
Masada is here. Uh-oh.
uh-oh. What's
Uh-oh.
going on, Masada?
Masada!
A master of pain, a tournament of death winner. The list goes on when it comes to the ultra-violent beast, the legend known as Masada. Yeah, I
Good to
found a
see you.
fucking Subway coupon in my pocket.
Oh.
Just thought I'd point that out. What else is in here? Ha! Carrying around eyeliner. Isn't that lovely?
Well, good for you.
I I did not lock that man into that locker. Bro, I don't even know how the fuck he got into it. Like, do you see the size of those lockers? There's no way there's a locker big enough to fit a man the size of DMP into it. Like, that must have pulled
Well,
some, like, Narnia sorcery and
I was about to
expanded.
say, maybe it's bigger on the inside. Hmm?
I'm on the outside. Anyway,
Gotta
nice.
have pocket eyeliner. Looks like Severus agrees with you.
I think that might be eyeliner. Hang on, let me look. Yeah, okay. I was right. It's named after a fucking water park I went to in Orlando, Wet and Wild, but it's also a name of porn, but we got to move on.
Oh my good God. DMP versus Alexander Judge was a good matchup, and I can't wait to see their
Unbelievable.
rivalry continue.
I think it was confirmed for no love loss. We got a three-way dance between Alex, DMP, and Chris Graves.
That's going to be a great one. And welcome, Lulu.
Blues in the damn house. Love it. Love it. We'll talk about you later. At least you're
And
here for when
speaking
we talk about you.
and speaking of workhorse titles, as we were talking about earlier, the next matchup for the SPW National Championship between Domino and the champion Bloodstone,
That
which
was really good.
Bloodstone retained yet again. Thank you, Grandpa.
That was really good. And so were Domino's MC Hammer Pants. Um,
What
yeah, that
happening?
situation unfolded.
No, chicken buddy?
Huh?
No. Okay. No, I've talked to my grandpa. He brought me food.
Oh,
My bad. It wasn't
I'm
about
surprised you didn't eat with your
I
women.
got you extra fine. Thank you. Hey, man, I got extra food, okay? You got me a chicken sandwich? Heck yeah.
And I've often said, how the fuck do you not get fat?
Because I burn off all my fat by how much I walk every day.
True. I mean, that's very true, but I've seen people bigger than you still walking, don't lose a damn pound, a calorie, nothing.
Hey, man, gotta keep up the energy.
Send our regards. I don't know what our regards are. Oh, the regards to your grandfather. Okay. But yeah, Bloodstone didn't let go of the fact that Domino costed him costed him a huge matchup between what is now the Mighty Empire. And he needed to right that wrong, and perfect place to do it. One of our biggest shows of the year. I take a minute. Okay, that is fine.
That's all good,
Um,
Severus. And Domino is a mainstay here. Welcome, Bloodstone, the national champion himself.
why is it when we talk about people they show up?
I tagged him beforehand, too.
The final covenant is yeah, the final covenant is here so far. Emily Tyler has been revealed. She was revealed that night as one of the members of the final covenant.
So that's
And
not the only member yet to be revealed. There's more.
I don't think I don't think so. I think there's more to come because the way Bloodstone's been going, the people that he's been training, who knows, one of the students in there could possibly be a member. Who knows? They could be undercover, like CIA agents, undercover of the night. Who fucking knows? But I don't think Bloodstone's done. And if if he is bringing in like assassins, like Emily Tyler has been showing so far, we're all in trouble. And that means the bosses too. we're all in trouble. That means tag teams of the past, present, future, they're all in trouble.
Even the syndicate's in trouble.
I haven't said so. The bosses are in trouble. So is this joint. Ooh, that tasted like my grandma's caramel candies. Anyway,
Yeah.
the ones that they have at the bottom of
Bloodstone.
their purse.
Huh?
The ones that they have at the bottom of their purse.
I hear you.
Well, yeah, that was an unbelievable match, and
Yes, it
Bloodstone
was.
showing a dominance we haven't seen since Twan Montana.
And Tuan Montana is a part of this card, but he's in the main event, which we shall get there when we get there. But
Mm-hmm.
way before that, right after the national championship, we had the junior heavyweight championship defended in a ladder match as Devo Riot took on the champion Severus Crowley, with Devo becoming the new champion.
Great fucking match, and that these two men just showcased and showed everyone how intense, electrifying, and unreal that this junior heavyweight division is going to be. It's going to be some of the best wrestling you'll ever see. I mean, we got Gringo Loco involved in it. Matt Cross is in the junior division. Um, shit, we got a match lined up for next week. That's going to be another junior heavyweight classic. It's going to be Anakin Murphy, the debuting Akira, taking and Charles Colton. That shit's going to be sick. It's going to be unbelievable.
We'll be talking about Anakin Murphy when we get to that card. We're going to have a big discussion on that one. You know what I'm referring to.
I blame the president, but go on.
Well, great matchup. I thought the junior heavyweight division,
Yeah.
this match really showed it, what we can expect from it in the future. We've already seen the tournaments, we've seen all the competitors that are in it, but it makes you wonder who else is going to be next to join up.
But, Severus showed his speed, his high flying ability, made him a great junior heavy first champion for the division. But Devo brings not just high flying, but he also brings like a Drew Gulak, Tony Nese type of technicality to the division.
Agreed.
And he can prove he can hang with the hardcore people. I mean, the ladder match was one of them, but his match against Brain Dead 3 weeks prior to that match was just awesome as fuck.
And they were going back at it in a back and forth with words.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, they still can't stand each other. I gotta put their locker rooms at separate ends of the building.
Welcome, Bloodstone. Welcome back,
Like,
brother.
one of these days, I might have to fucking Men in Black their asses and flash them just to forget that they exist.
Don't be mooning them, okay? We already had issues with that before. Don't do that.
Sure. Blind Man, right?
Oh God, don't even get started. Anyways, we're not talking about that. We're not talking about Vancouver. Anyways, moving on. Pick your poison. Anything goes.
Supposed to too.
Otis Kogar versus Danny D'Amato, with Otis Kogar walking out victorious.
Yep. So that was a very, even though he just walked right into my office, didn't knock or anything like that. His cockney popping louder than I've ever heard it pop before. Thought my grandpa was in the building. But Mitchie Blaze came in and he was like, he came at me about the situation with the Kogars, the situation with my people, and all that other stuff. But he had to put that aside for a moment and deal with the Kogars, And Otis wasn't really too thrilled about how Mitchie left Atticus lying in the pool of his own fucking blood at Enter the Underground 5. So both men had similar ideas, and it was smart for Mitchie to pick Danny DeMonto because that was someone that has, in my opinion, been ducking him for years. And this time around, like at first, I put him in the first tournament. I watched back the Tournament of Mayhem. They were in one of the first round matches. Now, right now, as we've seen, Otis is 2-0 against Danny. And Danny, given that he's been in this business now for 26 years, coming up on 26 years, he's gonna want that one. He's gonna want that third match. And there was
Agreed.
many times where I thought, and Danny had him. There was many times I thought Danny had him, but nonetheless, a hell of a match, a very good matchup
Yes, it
between
was.
the two. Again, if you haven't seen the first match, watch Tournament of Mayhem 1. And plus, we're in the season for it. So please watch Tournament of Mayhem 1 on our YouTube channel, Syndicate
Also,
Wrestling
go
Network.
check out ICW NHB.
Yes, I'm wearing the hat as usual. But yes, check out NHB. They will be in Chattanooga February 20th and 21st. John Wayne Murdoch will be going one-on-one against Angel Metro. And then if he's still champion, he will be facing Jameson Shook on night 2.
That's
Oh,
gonna be cool.
well. Hello? Yeah, hold on. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, that's fantastic. All right. All
Oh,
right, I'll see you on the 22nd.
oh,
All right. All right. See you there. Okay.
is it?
All right. So the fifth entrant has just called me. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's going to be great. It's going to be lovely. It's going to be absolutely splendid. Let me write it on down now. Let me write this on down now because that's big. That is big. Going to be making a graphic for this. But also, we'll find out another entrant on the 5th as well. Um, on February 5th, returning to SPW, we will see Jack Harrop going one-on-one for the first time ever with Tommy Trainwreck. And the winner of that will enter the Tournament of Mayhem 2. But no, my good friend, we just got off the phone with um, someone who's making the return to the field. We've already just spoke on him, so it was just like perfect timing. I don't know if he's watching or not, but the fifth entrant into the Tournament of Mayhem will be the winner of the first one, Otis Coker.
Welcome, welcome. Yes, I did tag him, so if he comes in and watches, I hope he does. But there's always the
Yeah.
replay. But I did tag him.
So the returning champion is looking to make it a two-peat, as he is entrant number 5. And no, he will not have any mysteries thrown at him. We will be revealing all of our entrants this time around. And yes,
Hell
there
yeah!
will be. And as you can already, we're already trying to add. That's the hit I was looking for. And we're already trying to add an international player to it. So yeah, that's a big one. So right now, as it stands, we got DMP, Brain Dead, Brittany Black, Masada, and Otis Kogar in the field for Tournament of Mayhem 2. That's just the tip of the iceberg. That just made me drool a little bit. Not gonna lie to you, Larry. That made me drool. Almost made me lose a lung.
All right, mine already collapsed twice, so it's okay.
Anyway, yeah, let's
Well,
move on. I mean, that whole card was insane. Like, all right, so Otis with the victory there. against Danny DeMonto. So
Uh-huh.
anyway,
And
next match.
that led on to another great matchup in a nails, light tubes, and barbed wire bats between Bobby Beverly and Bear Bronson, where Bear Bronson picked up the victory.
Yeah, a lot of people were raving positively about that match. Oh man. And next to one that we're gonna list late or talk about later on down the road, this may have been one of the most physical fucking death matches we have ever put on. Like you could tell how much those two hated each other heading into that match because Bobby Beverly showed his true colors. It showed that side that we seen with him when he was a part of 440. Pardon me. He can't. The hatred was there, and there was so much blood covering that canvas. Rewatch when it drops on the YouTube channel tomorrow night. Rewatch that match. Bear and Bobby showed everyone what a death match is supposed to look like. That was great.
We watched the whole show in general,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
but that
Definitely.
matchup definitely was probably match of the night.
Now, and next to one that's going to be mentioned later on, you'll see what I mean.
Yeah, there was another in there. I know which one you're talking about.
Oh boy.
But yeah, I can't wait to see both men back here in SPW in due time as we move on to a banger SPW World Tag Team Championships on the line and ultra violent rules. The Syndicate, the champions, versus the Deep South Juggalos, Lil Sicko and Brian White, versus Flash and Mighty, the Mighty Empire, with the Deep South Juggalos walking out the new champs.
Upset of the night, anyone? Upset of the night right there. And congratulations to both of them. But they were definitely written as the underdogs by a lot of people. So congratulations to White. Congratulations to Sicko. But here's the advice I'm giving right now. They need to step it the fuck up as champions. I was gonna wait until after the 5th when we reconvene here. But on the 12th, they will defend the World Tag Team titles against a team of my choosing. It will be. Oh, I know exactly who it's going to be. I know exactly who it's going to be.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Yep, they're gonna. Yep, they're gonna take on Excalibur.
Wow.
Deep South Juggalos or the Outlaws, given the fact that we saw a huge surprise a couple of days ago, but we'll get to that.
Yes, yes,
Um,
we will talk about that card.
so yeah, they will be defending the belts on the 12th against Excalibur.
That's
Like,
going to be a banger. That's going to be a bang.
yep. So there you go. Big announcement right there. I was gonna wait until we reconvened on I think the 8th or the 9th. But no, I'm tired of seeing that. Come on, boys, you got to step it the fuck up. You were tag team of the year. Congratulations on winning.
Exactly. And what's happened next was a first ever matchup, a first time ever match type being brought to SPW in Underground Rules. And it was Mitchy Blaze versus Big Lou Nixon, with Mitchy Blaze walking away victorious.
I got to give props to both those fucking men right now. Okay, because next, I've already mentioned it. This is the other match that I fucking loved, and it's not because Mitchie was in it. It was actually I got more joy that he was bleeding as hard as he did in that match than him being in it in itself. But it was against Lou Nixon, and Lou Nixon showed many times that he was that close to putting Mitchie away. I don't know. I think Mitchie at the end, at first he had one plan, but then he thought against it and did something that I haven't seen him do. Oh my God, since he was a world champion in a company that was similar to SPW. It was ran by Little Psycho. And he tapped him out. Not a lot of people could say they have tapped out Big Lou Nixon, and not a lot of people say they could be tapped out by Mitchie Blaze because he's more known to knock you out. So is this a new side of Mitchie Blaze we're seeing? The world may never know. Because that man loves to get in some of the most gnarliest fights in the fucking world. And this was one of them. This was an amazing fucking match. And I would love to see this type of match being done again. Who knows?
Very well could. And a man that you brought up earlier was just watching. It's JB Anderson.
Really?
He literally was just watching.
Hi, JB. I'll see you next Thursday.
Indeed, you
I
shall.
saw what
And
you
ladies
said.
and gentlemen, stay tuned for that. And will we be seeing more of these underground matches in SPW?
I would love to see it. I think they would too. Because it turned out to be, with no ropes, it turned out to be amazing. I would love to do a no ring match, but we'll see.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't think that we've ever really seen a no ring match yet in SPW that I can recall, but you've almost had a man commit manslaughter.
True. But like I said, I want to see a no ring match in SPW.
Agreed, and I think the fans would love that too. So stay tuned for that, ladies and gentlemen.
I
Who
know
knows?
one man that I'd bring in for a no ring match.
Oh,
Casanova Valentine.
ooh, you dirty dog.
That's my boy. I love him. New Fear City. Check them out on YouTube.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, no ring. It's nothing but a party up in that motherfucker, man. It's great. And they're doing it in New York, which is a shocker because New York is a stickler when it comes to the athletic commission. No, like, no glass, no blood, no this, no that, all that other crap. That's why we
Hell
don't
yeah.
perform. But anyway, next matchup has to be for the women's belt, right?
Yes, and speaking of that, oh yes, I would want to be in a no ring match. Oh, just wait. Wait, just for man? Laugh out
For
loud.
men?
No. It could be for
Never.
women.
Oh, I mean, we already have a match confirmed next for this upcoming Carnage TV. What is it? Odin North making his debut against Marissa Gendro.
And speaking of Lulu, if you would like to come on, Lulu, I am sending you an invite if you'd like to say a few words or whatever you like to say for the death match of the SPW Women's Championship. Lulu versus the champion Lil Psycho, with Lil Psycho retaining again.
I know what she wanted, and I gave him something even more spectacular. They wanted a straight death match. I gave them straight light tubes and nails,
Hell yeah.
and it was a good match. It was a very good match, and there were some bright moments in Lulu's performance. Quite a lot of bright moments. So if we see Lulu in a death match anytime soon, you'll know why. She did phenomenal. Did she walk out with a chip? No. Was I heartbroken? No, because she shined like a diamond in the match. She did well in her performance. I'm not mad at that situation. Psycho's been a dominant champion. She's getting close to tying Brittany Black's first reign. We'll see if she surpasses that son bitch. She is. I mean, she's set to defend the belt at some point. I don't know. She's been up in Canada dealing with some stuff. I mean, I know she ran the show. I had to call her in last minute, but I know she ran the show. the other night. She got a quick Jedi or red eye, sorry, right there to Texas. So, but other than that, she's been up in Canada dealing with some stuff. She'll be back soon.
And wait to see them back soon. And this matchup, we could possibly see another matchup between these two again, and I would love to see it. And who knows, when we were talking about the underground, maybe that could be the next matchup.
Do you really feel that that was their last match?
No, I never said that, did I?
No, well, it was labeled as supposedly labeled as their last match. But do you really see that being their last match?
Like I said, when we were talking about underground, I feel like this one could be a good chance for an underground. Just saying. I did enjoy the
Anytime.
match, but with my mama, I wasn't quite mental ready for it. I thought I was, says Lulu.
That was, yeah. I think it's also like, oh shit, I have glass coming at my face for the first time ever. How do I handle this? Don't hold your hands up. That's my method. You hold your hands up. If you don't
Wave it
want,
like you just don't care.
but yeah, that was a fun match.
Heck yeah, it
This,
was. Yeah, yeah, it was. And that just
this
led
next
us
one.
to the main event for the SPW World Championship, which was contested in a fatal four-way elimination style matchup between the Grave Assassin, Jack Graves, the excuse me, Icon King, Twan Montana, versus Adrian Knight versus the champion at the time, Dimebag Dan. But in the end, we have a new world champion in Adrian Knight becoming a three-time world champion, if I correct, right? Three-time?
Three-time, the only three-time champion in SPW history.
And it came down to him and Jack Graves in the final
They
two.
did, yeah. Their history, um, that was actually like a beautiful storybook ending for that match. That it came down to two men who haven't touched each other since October. And I know damn well the venom was building up inside of Jack Graves. He was itching to get his hands back on Adrian Knight. And he had his moment. Adrian pulled it out in the end. Um, but now I think it was announced on Carnage TV this week. Jack Graves will be in the main event of February 5th episode of Carnage TV against Twan Montana. So whether it's February, whether it's March, Jack will get his chance at Adrian Knight. Could be at No Love Lost. We will see.
Yes, we shall. Yes, we shall.
Because he was one of the last ones eliminated. He reigns. Doesn't he have a title in IWA or didn't he?
What
Former
are we talking about?
IWA champion. Jack Graves, a former IWA champion,
Yes.
former DPW champion, former this champion, that champion. He's a champion everywhere, but he's a two-time world heavyweight champion. And it's also eating at him that it wasn't him to be the first three-time world heavyweight champion. We know how Jack is with those accolades.
Yes. And if anybody knows Jack and what he's about, he's not going to go away quietly.
No. Well, when he attacks, you'll never know. That's the fun part.
Exactly. That's why they call him
But,
the Grave Assassin.
but all in all, that was a hell of a show. Where were we after
Yes,
that?
it was.
Dallas? We were in
Huh?
Austin. I'm sorry. We were in Austin for that,
Uh,
right?
but how I have it on my list, we are going to talk about, before we get to the next show, we're going to
Uh-huh.
talk about the Tournament of Mayhem so far. We're going to go through each one of the competitors right now, starting with the first I have up on the list, DMP.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well, that man's been impressive as fuck. Win, lose, or draw. He's been impressive as fuck, especially in his hardcore death matches. And yeah, I'm a
They call
smoke
him
for
the
that one.
Deathmatch Professor.
Yeah. Do you realize that he, this man finally realized that DMP, oh, wait a minute, Deathmatch Professor. I'm like, I know it means your name, but it's kind of ironic, DMP, Deathmatch Professor. And
Yeah,
it's kind of sad that it took you this long to realize that's what I was going off of. um, but nonetheless, DMP, this is a shining moment for him and a historic moment for him. I don't think he's ever been in a deathmatch tournament, but
I don't think a lot of these competitors have. Just like Brain Dead, I think is also entering his first. Who is the second competitor I have listed?
mhm. And there's history there too. Brain dead DMP. I
Yes.
mean, look, you look at the graphic. He's wearing a shirt like to display
Yeah.
displaying
Sounds like
his
you're about to
hatred.
be Brain Dead.
Yeah, I'm taking a hit. But yeah. Oh, what was I saying? It's displaying his hatred for DMP. And,
Yes, it is.
we don't know how these matches are going to be, but I wouldn't be mad if they faced.
Agreed. Brittany
I mean,
Black is the third.
yeah, we diversified it this year. Last year, we had all men. We had 8 great fucking men. Like, we had Trainwreck, we had Otis, we had Tremont, we had fucking Stretch. I think
We had the Kogar brothers.
Atticus was not on that card for the Tournament of Mayhem.
That is true.
I don't think he came in until Chicago in March. But Otis was there. Eventually won it all. Danny DeMonto was there. Um, Bam Sullivan was in it. Like a very good tournament it was last year. And this year I was like, well, let's diversify it and make it bigger. And Brittany Black is the toughest of the tough when it comes to this women's division, next to Little Psycho and the Anna Simmonses and the Lulus and the Angel Metros that have come through. Uh, Brittany Black is the toughest of the tough, 2-time women's champion. And again, we don't know how these matches are going to be, but the way the field is looking, she has a pretty tough task ahead of her.
Oh, most indeed. And a man that popped in here earlier, Masada.
I don't know if he's still here. Yeah, Masada
But he's
wound up
number
beating.
four that I have listed.
He's entrant 4. He defeated John Wayne Murdoch at a show we'll talk about in a little bit. In the main event, which that was one with a major stipulation on it. And Masada, like I said, he's a former master of pain. He's won so many prestigious deathmatch tournaments around the world, and it was a shame we didn't have him last year. To be fair, he could have probably won the first one if he was in it, or answered the mystery call, or was the mystery 12th guy. I think he would have won it last year, but I'm glad he's in it this year. And Masada and DMP sounds pretty damn good, don't it? What a finals that would be. But we'll have to see.
Indeed. And a man that was just announced, Otis Kogar.
Yeah. Oh, Big Otis. So, hey, there's the winner right there, and we could get that opportunity to see them square off. I know Masada. Speaking of which, he has a match against JB Anderson for Focus Pro. Relaxed rules. That one, I'll check it out if it's on IWTV when it drops. That is going to be good. Um, but Otis is ready to claim it. He's ready to sweep it. He's trying to make it 2 in a row. Um, yeah, you seen it here. I just got off the phone with him. He's ready. He's ready to come back, and he will be in action on the 12th. By the way, his opponent, we're working on that right now, but expect him back in singles action right before the tournament.
Yeah, stay tuned for that, ladies and gentlemen. And that's going to be a great tournament when the other seven participants are announced. But until
Seven.
that time, what?
I said seven. Um. Oh yeah. Speaking of which, don't let's not divert the subject. Next, on the 5th, we will see Jack Harrop taking on Tommy Trainwreck to earn themselves a spot inside the tournament. Will Tommy be entering it for the second year in a row, or will we have some international flair with my boy Jack Harrop, the man who has
I
won the
guess we shall
games
see.
of death, entered the NGI, entered the King of the Kill, entered the Dream Death Tournament? This young man's making waves, and he's trying to enter another tournament and maybe win the whole goddamn thing. So we'll
Indeed, we
see.
shall. And that just sets us up for the next show we shall talk about is the SPW Warehouse Days, which to kick us off, it was a tornado tag between the Killer Trifecta, Jay Monster and Alex Knight versus Gabriel Gates and Elijah King Excalibur, where Excalibur walked out victorious.
What a match. Well,
Yes,
first off, let me start this off by saying shout out to Brian White. He made that show possible. It was his idea. Um, damn near every match, all the matches but one were his idea. So it was a little house show we did. Um, you can consider them dark matches, if you will, um, because they were just on. There wasn't as many people in there as you would see on a regular Carnage TV, but it was almost sold out, if you will. Maybe by like 50 people, we missed the mark. Whoop-de-doo. What's 50 people? But
yeah.
great show, great starter too. Not a lot of weapons used. Um, damn. If I was a betting man, I just lost money on the Killer Fura Knights. That was I could. I mean, yeah, both of them were day oneers, but I did not see Excalibur pulling that off. What a win for them! Congratulations to them. And again, they get a
But they're a
tag
tag
title
team
shot.
that shows up every once in a while, and they always put on a hell of a show. So I think this is well needed for them.
hmm I think it was mentioned they did challenge for the IWA tag team titles towards the end of last year
Yep.
or the beginning of this year.
And you just announced a match between them and the Deep South Juggalos.
Yes, February 12th on Carnage TV, they will get a shot at the World Tag Team titles. Will this be
Yes,
their
they
time?
shall.
They've been here since August of 24. They've had two chances at the fucking titles. Will third time be the charm?
We shall see.
hmm
And next up, Lil Sicko versus Mighty, with Mighty walking away victorious.
Neither men know how to die. I'm sorry. What a way to start off the subject on that. Neither men know how to die.
Yeah,
What a match! I mean, you watched it. Sicko, you know him to be in hardcore death matches, but this man just showed everyone that death match wrestlers can wrestle. Bravo to both of them. I want to see it again down the road. I don't care when. But I know one of the Deep South boys will be in action in IWA at some point. But man, Mighty and Sicko really needs to be studied, in my opinion. That was a really good match.
yes, it was. Yes, it was. And the last three matches of the card were held under Extreme Rules
Of
stipulations.
course.
And
Of
one of
course.
them that came up after was JB Anderson versus Nathan Mowry, with JB walking away victorious.
If I was a betting man, I'm kidding. Um,
You
that
are a
match,
betting man. I'm just kidding.
true. You may have a point. Touche. Um, I'm gonna say y'all slept on JB. Consider that your warm up, because I'm not gonna go as easy on you on the fifth. Consider that a warm up.
Well, also Maori has also appeared here quite a bit for the SPW rankings, and he put on a hell of a showing with JB.
Maori's been putting on banger after banger in every chance he's booked against Cousin Condry, against fucking who else did he fucking face recently? He faced Condry. He had a tag team death against the
And he
Rejects.
invented the Blood and Honey tournament.
Hey, I love the Blood and Honey series. Right out of Atlanta, Georgia. I can't wait for them to return. Nathan knows what he's doing. Like, shit. He had Brian White there not too long ago. So, shit. Blood and Honey and fucking. They need to do a lot. I think more eyes need to be on them. But yeah, Maori has just had bangers left and right, man. Much fucking love to Nathan Maori. And much love to the Coven of the Goat, too. All of them. Jaden Newman, speedy recovery to him, too. I know he had to have like ACL
Indeed, speedy
surgery
recovery.
and have ACL surgery. He'll be on the rebound soon. He'll be back. So
Agreed.
until then, enjoy Tank. Enjoy Nathan Maori. Boom. Damn, I would love to.
Indeed.
One of these days, we're going to see Nathan Maori with some gold or in SPW. But a good match that was. I'm just all fucking, looking off into the fucking distance because I heard a wolf howl. So,
Trying to
anyway,
give you signal.
we're back. No.
Next up, Next up was the Carolina Cracker, the Deathmatch Juggalo, the Tattoo Wrestler, Brian White versus Devin Fox. Extreme Rules with Devin Fox walking away victorious.
Wow. I think that match had spot of the night. Um, but a good match all in all. But there was a certain spot that just has been burned into my brain where Brian White hit him with a brain buster onto a bed of nails through a fucking door. He got a 2-for-1 special out of that shit. Like that was one of the sickest spots I had ever fucking seen. Devin
Hell yeah.
Fox has been really impressive as of late. Oh, let me tag that man. He'll be here. I don't know if he's
Yeah,
here,
I
but he'll
tagged
be
him
here.
earlier, so he'll be here at some point when he's ready because I tagged him earlier.
Rod. Oh, I'm just doing this. Here we go. No, I guess we're just gonna highlight things. No, we're not. We're gonna everyone, people, because I'm a hoe. Ha! Everyone dies in Utah. That's hilarious. But anyway, man, Devin Fox, being the little spit fuck that he is, can take a fucking beating, but he could put up one hell of a. He pulled off the upset there in singles competition, and I am laying heavy on the word singles competition. So, what a way to get eyes on somebody and showcase the fighting fucking spirit, the fighting heart that they have. I think that was a match that was needed, Larry. That was definitely a match that was needed. What a match. Bloody as shit.
Agreed. I would not mind
So,
seeing that again.
huh, never say never. No matter what type of
Indeed.
match it'll be, it's going to be good. Singles, tag, four-way, scramble, don't matter. Those men, I think,
Agreed.
were meant to fight. Same with the two in our main event of this little show.
Yes. And speaking of the main event of this show, we talked about a little bit earlier in Extreme Rules, the Duke of Hardcore, the Duke of Violence, the Duke of Extreme, John Wayne Murdoch took on Masada, with Masada walking away victorious.
And that right there, um, like, yeah, that show, you know, while it was a good one, good little ditty about Jack and Diane there. Um, but yeah, that one had a major stipulation on it. The winner of that got entry into the Tournament of Mayhem, and Masada's going to add a really it's good. He's going to add a fucking Texas flair to this tournament. He's going to bring Southern Death Match to the forefront in this tournament. Um, but one of the crazy things was I don't remember inviting Doctor Redacted to join the dance.
Well,
I
Dr.
don't.
Redacted has also made his way in SPW a few times.
Yeah, and he's going to be around a lot more. Um, yeah, I'll give you that much. But yeah, he just, for some odd fucking reason, decided to say, "Hey, I'm here," and take out his old friend John Wayne Murdoch and helped Masada get the victory. So, yeah, he made his way in, but why, Doc? Why? Like, I thought that was dead. I thought that was dead in the water, bro. Like, so I'm gonna give y'all what you want. We're getting Murdoch versus Redacted on February 5th.
Which is this coming Thursday.
Yeah, big match signed for Carnage TV. John Wayne Murdoch, Doctor Redacted. I'll let them kill each other again, since nobody else will. Now we've seen them kill each other time and time again in ICW, but they just can't get enough of each other. So I just let them take it out on each other.
Most indeed
Yeah.
agreed.
Yeah.
And that moved us to our next show, which was on SPW Carnage TV with a kickoff matchup that kind of went very quickly, but it was good for what it was. It was a tornado tag style. The Monties versus Unsigned and Don't Care, where the Monties won victoriously.
No comment. I wasn't there. No. So I did
Well,
watch the
yeah,
show
because you
back.
were kind of tied up.
Anyway, um, oh, you're so fired after we're done. Um,
Cool.
yeah, I'll have little Psycho in your spot in no time.
Cool.
No. Hey, Mighty, you want a job? Oh my God, if Mighty was the host of this thing, we wouldn't make it past episode 20. Oh, we'd be screwed. Like, the discussions.
Damn. What happened? What did you do? Well, welcome, Mitchy Blaze. I'm not sure where Logan went here. What did he do? Well, I guess that's what he gets for talking shit. What's up, Mitchy? Apparently, the boss man has left the building. Maybe he was taken out again.
Oh my God.
I think he got kicked for talking shit.
I wasn't talking shit.
Hey, man, I get.
What
I
the
guess they
fuck
didn't
was
like the fact that
happening
you were
there?
going to replace me. I guess I don't know.
The Otis and Rage. What do you have with Rage? We needed a moment of silence. I mean, that's
What are
fair,
you
but I
talking
don't even
about?
know what
Didn't
I
you say that
said.
they have? Didn't you say that they've had their interactions?
I know Omen and Blaze have. I don't know about Rage though, but nonetheless, I don't know where I went. It was kind of like what happened during the show that we were in the middle of talking about. I got you know what, whoever whoever.
You got kicked probably because you were going to replace me. What it sounds like. I don't think the system
No,
liked that.
no. I mean, that was a joke. But as I was saying, like if me and Mighty had a motherfucking show together, just me and us, oh my God, it would get too real. Anyway, like words would be said
Words are
in a good way.
already said whether you guys are on a show or not together. Plus, last time we had him on here, it was very brief and swift.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what she said.
So you're talking
Anyway,
about DPing a girl with Mighty?
huh?
Nothing.
Good because it's short and swift like this match we're talking about, right?
Okay, we're really gonna have to talk about that because it looked like, no offense, unsigned and don't care. They got buried in a very sense.
All right. So I don't know I wasn't there, so I don't know what
Well,
happened
clearly you
per
weren't,
se.
but you
Um,
must have watched the match back, right?
yes, I was about to tell you, man. Yes, I
What
watched that
happened?
match.
What did you see? What went wrong? Did you see what went wrong?
Well, we got the don't care part. We definitely
Well,
got the don't care.
so you're
Um,
saying unsigned and don't care, just like let them win, is what you're saying?
that's what it felt like, man. I mean, look, when they did fight, it felt like a new side of the Monties because they've been gone for a hot minute. That was their big return, and man, they just sent a goddamn message to that tag division. Them day one want the belts. Please, I swear to God, if this fucking kicks me again.
Them day wonders what?
Hold on.
Logan?
Hi, can you hear
Did you
me?
get a call?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. I know he can see me up here. If you can call me on Messenger, you can see I'm live. That's my
Who?
message. That's a friend of mine. Um, I
Why do
mean,
I have
all
a
right.
feeling I know who it
So
is?
those, no, nobody you know. Good,
Hmm.
good old friend of mine. Not
At
in the
first, I
business.
thought you were going to say Jay.
No, no. But shout out to Jay though. Um, a friend of mine, not in the business. But
Ah,
yeah, those day oneers are definitely hungry for those tag team titles. And what did Malcolm say? That it was a cardinal sin that they haven't held the belts yet.
when we look at tag teams that have held the belt, like, have they really had much title opportunities? Be honest with me.
I think they've had 3 shots so far.
Huh. Huh.
I remember
Was
one
it
of
one
them
of the
being in
triple threat? Was
Chicago.
it one of like a multi-person tag match, like where it was like three teams?
Yeah, I was about to say one of them that stood out to me was Great Southern Trendkill, where they faced the Lost Souls, the Syndicate. Yeah, the Lost Souls and the Syndicate.
Yeah, I guess it the Monties just have the luck of like once they could win matches, but like not saying whenever they're in the title picture they can't win it. They get so
Mhm.
close, but then it gets grasped away from them.
Yeah, I mean, this tag division's stacked. It is. So I really gotta. I think I gotta even this the fuck out and put four of the best tag teams in one motherfucking match. Okay, okay.
Is
This is
it
what
going
we're
to
going
be on just regular rules, first fall to a finish, or is this going to be elimination, 2 out of 3?
with.
What?
It is going to be one fall to a finish. It is
Oh,
going. It is going to
Falls Count
be.
Anywhere?
Wait a minute. It's going to happen on February 14th at No Love Lost.
Ooh,
It's going to
okay.
be the Mighty Empire. It is going to be the Montes. It is going to be Excalibur. And it is going to be a debuting tag team who has been making a lot of noise in HBU.
Oh, okay. So, not to disagree with what you said, but so say that they beat the Deep South Juggalos for the tag titles. Will the Deep South Juggalos be taking their place in that four-way?
This is not for the tag belts. This is just a fun tag match.
That's what I was saying. Like, so the Deep South Juggalos when they face Excalibur, that's not for the belts.
So I mean, if Excalibur win, it would
Okay,
turn into a
because
tag title
I
match.
thought you said it was a title. That's why I'm trying to make sure if
Okay.
they are win those belts, are they not going to be in the fatal four-way match?
So no, if Excalibur
Okay.
win the belts, the Fatal Four Way will turn into a tag title match.
Oh, so that's not being changed regardless.
No.
Okay. Okay, that's where I had to make sure I was hearing things correctly.
Mm. So on February 12th, we'll still see the Deep South Juggalos taking on Excalibur. If Excalibur win the Fatal Four Way, will turn into a tag title match.
Okay. Okay, I thought you kind of made that match to see who would go on the face attack champion, but now I see what you're doing. Regardless, if the Deep South Juggalos, like, so if they even win or lose, that match is going to still happen as planned. Got it.
Yes.
Understood. Then we're in
So,
agreement.
and
Yeah.
this other team will be a team that has been making noise in HBU. I want to see how they're doing. Devin Fox is high on this motherfucker. He trained alongside him in the university too. This will be a team called the Refer, REFR.
Oh.
Yes, it is the team of Devin Fox and Odin North. They know each
Ooh.
other. They came up together, but Devin graduated a bit early. Odin is
Oh.
making his singles debut on the 5th against Marissa Gendra, so this should be fun.
Hell yes. Big things for the tag scene, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned for
Mhm.
No Love Lost on February 14th. Stay tuned for
Mhm.
February 12th. And stay tuned
Well,
for February 5th.
you heard about that main event for No Love Lost? Bam
You want to
Sullivan
talk about it?
defending it. Yes,
Or
we're
do you
going
want
to
to
talk
wait
about
until
it.
we're done with this card?
That's it'll probably be brought up during this card, actually,
Okay.
because I know where we're
Okay.
going.
Because this next matchup I feel was underrated for what it was.
Okay.
King Tommy Vachon versus Alec Price, the newly acquired to AEW. And Tommy Vachon, the king, won.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Tommy Vachon, former SPW World Tag Team Champion. I think he only had like maybe two singles matches since he's been in SPW. Um, one of them was against CJ Frost, where he came up short. So this actually puts him 2-1 in singles competition. But what a return it was! Definitely picked up the mood of the show, don't you think?
How were you able to get Alec Price after being signed to AEW? I thought you said one of the last times we saw them, we were not going to see them anymore.
um, I get by with a little help from my friends.
So you got friends in AEW. So where's Nick Gage?
The thing is, you
Where's
when
John Moxley? Damn it!
when Moxley's just straight there. But with AEW, you can compete freely in the independents.
Okay, well, okay, yeah, you're right. You made it sound like we were not going to see them after being acquired, but I guess
I spoke too soon.
you bastard! How dare you? No, I'm just kidding.
I spoke too soon. I'm sorry, guys, but hey, it was great to see Alec Price there. It picked up the mood of the show because that tag match broke my heart.
Okay, we will talk about the sad tag match again. It was all sad for everybody. I hope we see a rematch in the future. That's all I hope for.
It's coming. I promise.
But King Vashon, we haven't seen him in some time.
We're gonna see. Damn. We're gonna see him. Um, we're gonna see him in singles more. He looked very comfortable against Alec Price.
Could we be seeing him in this year's deathmatch tournament? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I can
Well,
tell you about this tournament since I think I got cut off a little bit in the little on that discussion. But we are bringing international flair to this. This one's
no,
going to
we
be
talked.
big.
You did say that when we had the conversation about it.
No, I mean like we're someone in Japan owes me a favor.
We're also going to be finding Nemo, but more on that later. Says Mitchell.
Wallaby Lane. That's where he's at.
Where's Nemo? No, I'm just kidding.
Wallaby Lane.
Wow, you busted.
That's where he's at. We found Nemo. Next question.
Well, but you did say somebody owes you a favor from Japan, so it could be somebody that competed at the Japan show, or it could be somebody new.
You never know.
Yeah. Onita! Sorry.
I don't think his body
Super
is
Leather!
capable. He's dead.
You know what? Stop breaking my heart, okay? I get that bad injury! Anyways,
What are you,
Brittany
Saudi
Black.
Arabia?
What?
What are you, Saudi Arabia?
You know what? I have dreams, all right. I love Super Leather. We saw Cousin Condry. Maybe they're long distance cousins.
He's sexier than Leatherface, and he knows it.
How dare you take that back?
Cousin Condry's a beast. We'll talk about him later. But we're
We
on
love
to
Cousin Condry. Next up,
Brittany.
huh? What?
We're on to Brittany and
Sawyer
well,
Rex, which was a no holds barred, where Brittany Black won, and we already know about her being in the deathmatch tournament of Mayhem this year.
yeah. I mean, Brittany was sidelined with a small little injury. But she came right on back. There was a little bit of ring rust, but she shook it off towards the end and pulled off that fucking unbelievable victory. Unbelievable victory. A good return to form for our former women's champion. And into her entry into one of the most violent tournaments I think we'll ever have.
Do you think that this tournament's going to top the first?
Well,
With
that
the
remains
lineup
to be
so
seen.
far, be honest with me. Does this lineup look a little bit bigger than the first?
That's hard to say.
Understood.
Like, that's really hard to say. I mean, all of them are going to bring their own style to this. Um, and the matches are going to be different than last year's. They're all good. I think I'll refresh everybody's memory. I know we discussed it the last time. They're all going to be the first round matches are all going to be triple threat matches. But the
Under
thing
any
about this,
certain rules?
Yes. So they're all going to be death matches, but the way they are going to be contested is the person who gets pinned is eliminated. The person who executed the pin and the one who didn't get pinned will advance, giving that person a second chance to move on
And if
to the
anybody wants to look
semifinal.
at more of that concept, go check out Soft Cup.
Also, check out the Best of the Best tournament.
Yes. But continue on.
Um, and those matches after the first round will be straight one-on-ones. There will
Will
be
they be
two non-tournament
randomized, or
matches.
will they literally be facing the person that they were in the match with, or will they be randomized?
They will be facing the person that they were in the match with.
Okay, okay. Just had to make sure.
Now, there will be two non-tournament matches. One I am going to reveal right now, actually.
Whew.
So, the SPW World Heavyweight title will be defended on that show. Adrian Knight will go one-on-one with the bulldozer Matt Tremont.
Ooh.
This will be the second time they have ever faced. It has been a year and 2 months since they have faced. And the fun part about it is, Matt Tremont was Adrian's first defense in his first reign. So the story
Incredible.
continues between those two.
Hell yeah.
So big full circle moment for both these men. As I said, it's been a year and 2 fucking months since they faced.
So the winner of this tournament, they'll be winning the prestige of being the king, the Tournament of Mayhem winner, but do they win anything else?
So they will get that credit as being like the toughest of the tough, obviously, but they will also, unlike last year, yes, we will still have the stipulation, but we are adding a special flair to it. If you win the tournament, you can get a shot at either A, the World Heavyweight, or B, the World Mayhem.
Oh, oh, oh.
Last year, Otis went for the Mayhem that night. While
So
he
if we get
came up
a
short,
woman to win, we could have the first ever women's Mayhem champion or world champion if they go on to win it.
right?
That would be groundbreaking. I'm sorry, that would be groundbreaking. We've only had men in the big world title picture. Yes, the SPW Women's Champion is big, don't get me wrong. But a
Mm-hmm.
woman holding the Mayhem World Championship or the World Championship, that would break barriers. That would be breaking the fourth wall of Sheraton.
Oh shit! Yeah, yeah. That's this is a groundbreaking tournament, folks. So stay tuned. February 22nd. I mean, to be fair, the size of this field, we're it's in discussion, but right now, as it stands, February 22nd is when we're gonna have this tournament.
We
So
got
stay tuned.
two we got Carnage TV, which is always big. Don't get me wrong, but we got two big potential like basically pay per views. We got Tournament of Mayhem on the 22nd. Then we got No Love Lost, which I would consider a pay per view, not just a special. So we got two big shows this year alone. I mean, this month. This month.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
like given the it's a short month, and
Oh yeah, there's only 28 days this month. I forgot about that.
yeah, like so we had to give the people who aren't involved in the tournament something to do. Um, and I think it's going to be loaded. It's going to be a very loaded show. We got Alex the Judge taking on Chris Graves and DMP. We got fucking, oh my God. Um, we will find out who faces Devo Riot at that show on the 5th as well. Um, Jesus Christ, there's so much. We're going to get to it, though. It's going to be big.
Hell
Big main
yes.
event. Oh, just can't wait.
I can't
Uh,
wait either. And speaking of You brought up the perfect person for this next matchup that we're talking about. For the
What did I?
SPW Junior Heavyweight Championship, Mike Skyros versus the champion not DMP, but Devo Riot, with Devo Riot retaining the gold.
DMP has too much of a muffin top to be in the junior heavyweight division.
I know what you mean, but Devo Riot,
He moves like one.
no discredit to that man. He's making a fine champion right now.
Devo Riot is unbelievable. I mean, he made the vow during the journey that he was on, and he found the righteous light, I guess. Um, and that
Do
he
you
was
feel
going to
this
be a fighting champion.
righteousness?
We'll see. I want to see it. Like, show me that you've changed and found this light, man. Was that light the junior heavyweight belt? That's a horrible name for it. The light is the junior heavyweight belt. We'll see. But anyway, yes, a very good defense against Mike Skyros, who was itching for that rematch at the junior belt. Didn't care who the champion was since December 28th, where he initially faced Severus Crowley. In an unbelievable match. Unbelievable match. What the fuck?
But Mike Skyros, he seems to be appearing sporadically here and there, and he always puts on a show.
Yes, he does. I gotta, you gotta how do I put it? You gotta adapt to their schedule, go off their schedule. You know, guys like Skyros or the Nate Slaters or the Danny DeMontos, the Bam Sullivans, the flashing light that just keeps going across my fucking yard. What the hell?
Maybe it's an alien,
And no, I know who it is, but I'm not gonna get into it right now.
for sure.
Like, come on, man. It's like he was waving that fucking light around like the police is here or something. Anyway, um, but I mentioned it earlier that Devo has been presenting, even before he was champion, a Drew Gulak, Tony Nese type of a technical approach with his fights. And we saw that with Skyros, which really it sent a message to Skyros mentally that he needed to adapt and approach Devo in a similar fashion. Be a little bit faster, too. But Devo was really good in that defense. And we'll find out February 5th between Anakin Murphy. Hold on. Anakin Murphy, Akira, and Charles Colton, who faces him at No Love Lost.
Ooh, Charles Colton, hell yeah. Haven't seen him in a good bit.
Who Colton and Devo would not be a bad match by any means.
Oh yeah.
Striker versus technical. And Charles is not afraid to fly either. Who knows? We'll see.
Yes, we shall.
Chaz. Chaz Colton. Good old Chaz. It's a little bit fucking nipply out here, I'll tell you that.
Well, we are almost done, so you can get out of that weather. But at the moment, we move
I mean,
on.
my legs are warm. I'm pretty sure they're just there.
Yeah. But next up is a San Antonio street fight between Juxie and the Phantom Eddie Walker, where the Phantom Eddie Walker walked out victorious.
I believe that's Juice.
I thought it was Juxie. My bad.
That's my assumption. That's Juice.
Oh, so the X is silent then.
Sure, unless he's allergic to the letter I.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna exit out. I'm taking some fucking NyQuil for that letter I. Um, and there is a letter I in NyQuil. Um, what a match! What a goddamn match! That could have went either way.
Oh yeah.
That really could have went either way. But they didn't. I don't think they needed the weapons. to prove their point either. They chose to use him. That's fine. But what a brawl! And what's this reasoning, man? Like, why is Juice doing what he's doing? He seems to have like looked past the Phantom Eddie Walker, man. Like, it seems like he forgot that Eddie
He
Walker
made
just
a
took him to his
promo.
limit.
Eddie responded, and then there was the whole situation where he called out wanting to go after a championship, but then it looked like him and Southern Psycho were having a war of words, and I believe that is a matchup that's coming up not too soon, like it's going to be
That
coming up soon as well. Yeah.
that is signed for February 5th.
And is
Southern
there any
Psycho
rules
is.
like to that match, or is it just like a regular match?
No, I mean, they both seem to be hot on the trail of that national belt.
Okay.
Um, Juice still has a winning record. If I remembered what the fuck it was. Um, he still has a winning record here. Uh, Psycho has just been unbelievable. I mean, I think it's for a shot at that national belt. You know what? You want to prove yourself? Let's fucking do it. This is going to be a good one. Southern
Yes, it will.
Psycho, Juice. I noticed there's a lot of Juice jokes coming out of Malcolm Vendetta.
Malcolm Vendetta always has good puns and jokes. Let's be real.
I think he said he turned his lungs into tomato juice.
Oh, good God. Don't talk about tomato juice. We're gonna have to get Blind Man in here and talk about that.
Yeah, we'll have to see how that goes. It seems a lot of bad blood between the Southern Psycho and Juice.
I guess we'll see that come to fruition.
This shit's spilling all over the goddamn arena, or all over the damn industry. I think they're doing it in
And
they
welcome,
fought
Blind Man is in the house.
who?
Blind Man.
The fuck is Blind Man doing here? God damn
He
it!
just farted. The duck that went by
I
again,
knew I
apparently.
smelled napalm.
He was
I knew
talking to
I
me about
smelled it.
Simplify, and then I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah, I knew I smelled napalm. Uh, but why did
Don't
that
get me
man go to
started on the
fucking Puerto
napalm
Rico?
boys.
Why did that man go
Huh?
to Puerto Rico? I told him Texas. That man
We
wanted to.
finally got him out. Urkel and Medea had to go pick his ass up, and apparently he almost started another international incident.
We almost didn't get that second tour of Japan because of him.
Yeah, there was the whole dragon
Oh,
situation. There were
oh,
peppermint
whoop.
pellets. There were farm animals.
Did I faux pas? I did. Okay, so November, I faux pas. Um, so in November we are going back to Japan.
Yeah,
I don't know how many
yeah.
shows it's going to be, but we are going back. But Blind Man was like he almost pulled a fucking mass transit. We almost didn't get this tour. So stay tuned for those details when we get closer to that time. But we are going back to Japan.
Oh God. Part two of the dragons. Anyways, that was a
Yeah.
great street fight. Stay tuned for next time. Juxie is in a match with Southern Psycho, but after that, street fight was a full metal mayhem between Jimmy Lloyd and Cassidy Bates, with Cassidy Bates walking out victorious.
That turned into something completely different. I think it turned into like light tubes, tables, and ladders.
Oh,
Um, yeah, there you go. Lulu might need to be on that tour then. She wasn't on the
happy
last
early
one,
birthday, Lulu. Happy early birthday.
but god damn, what a match that was! Cassidy
Oh, yeah.
Bates and Jimmy Lloyd really fucking tore the house down. And they were moving like they could have been in the junior heavyweight division too, but they were not competing for that. As it was announced during that show, the main event of No Love Lost will be for the SPW World Mayhem Championship. It will be Bam Sullivan defending the gold in a four-man gauntlet eliminator match for the first time for the first time ever in SPW. He will be defending it against Jimmy Lloyd, Bear Bronson, and Cassidy Bates.
Hell
So
yeah.
expect a very wild main event for No Love Lost. It's going to be heartbreaking to say the least. And I just hope one of those four men have a Valentine at the end of the night because they ain't going to be the same after it. That's going to be a huge main event.
Fuck yeah. Stay tuned for that. And this match between Cassidy and Jimmy Lloyd, Cassidy has just been making hella waves every time he appears. Same with Jimmy, who's traveled the deathmatch circuit in his own right. And I feel like both men have been making great careers here in SPW.
Yeah, exactly. Cassidy is one of our own. Um, he's a product of what is now the HPU Wrestling Academy, which announcements will be coming for that very, very soon. Uh, I think starting February 5th, as a matter of fact, we will be making announcements for that. Um, but yeah, he's a product of HBU, and I wouldn't. The way he performed there, and we just got a taste of what that main event's going to be like. The way he performed there, maybe new champ. I
Maybe.
don't know. Bam came in and took it right off of me, so he might have another trick up his. Damn, he wears tank tops up his pant leg and his mustache. He has another trick somewhere. I feel it.
Indeed.
West Grim. Sorry, that kind of hurt. Trying to get fucking body together here. But hell yeah, that was a really good match. And how Jimmy Lloyd with his experience, he could be the new champ. All of them as champ could really change the tides of the death match scene, not just in SPW but around our industry.
And, and speaking of, after that incredible matchup, we had two deathmatch men that are known for their craziness. And I think you know what I'm referring to as this was an actual death match between Cousin Condrey and Hoodfoot, where Cousin Condrey walked away victorious.
Oh my! I knew it was going to be good when I wrote it down. And when I wrote that shit down, oh, I knew this was going to be a Goliath match, and I knew you were probably going to have to take another trip to the hospital.
Dude, once I saw, you know how I get around Hoodfoot. Then I saw Cousin Condrey added. I was like, in a death match? God damn. You trying to
Yeah,
kill me.
yeah, they fucked the whole world up that in that match. But Condry's just making a lot of noise. He is making a lot of noise. I would like to see him back in the chains. I want to see him more in SBW. I want to see him as champion in TWE. I want a lot of things for Cousin Condry. That man is unbelievable. Like he's sexier than Leatherface. He's bringing Tennessee Deathmatch to bigger audiences here in SPW. Love that guy. And we have no idea what he looks like. I have no idea what he looks like. I'm
Who
just
knows?
assuming, you know.
Maybe he might actually reveal himself in SPW.
I
Ooh.
hope the fuck not. I hope the fuck not. I like the mystery. I'm good with that.
Hey, the mask is good, man, but one day somebody could try to pull a luchador on him and try to take that mask. Somebody wants to see what's under that face.
Muscle is what's under his face.
Never know.
Muscle and
Somebody could
bone.
be trying to go after that. We can't say it hasn't because in SPW, we saw a man get put into a locker. We've seen vehicular manslaughter and also just manslaughter. We've seen people almost
We've
die.
seen a
We saw
man.
you get rugby tied.
Okay, well, obviously, I've accepted, when JB ran his mouth. That put him as prime suspect number one on people who did this. I mean, I'm open to fight anyone, and I will see him on the 5th. That is if he shows up, though.
I think he'll show up. I think you guys will put on a great match for the world to see. But anything can happen in SPW. And the match between Condrey and Hoodfoot, great matchup. Would love to
Unbelievable.
see it again. Can't wait.
Yeah, unbelievable. Harley's
Agreed.
in the damn house. I see in the heart.
Yes, welcome, Harley. Welcome.
Behind the clock.
And speaking of great matches that definitely had potential for this, like these are two men that deserve this co-main event, and it was anything goes. DMP versus Chris Graves, with DMP walking away victorious.
Yeah. And I seen that Chris had said something on social media when I got booted. Um, hopefully he turns it around when they meet in that 3-way on February 14th. No love lost, but that was an unbelievable match. And what did I say? I said DMP is a little too big to be in the junior heavyweight division, but he moves like a junior heavyweight. No man
If
his
Samoa
size
Joe and the
should
Biz
compete.
can win the X Division Championship, who's to say that they can't win the junior heavyweight?
Like this man in the goddamn ring doing a destroyer. I think he calls it the Elemental Destroyer.
Oh
You
my
know,
God, dude! There was like two times in that match he did that, or three.
I was like, God, he's like Ruckus. He was a bit too big. You know, he weighed a lot, but that man could move. He still can't. He's like him, but he should still not. He should not be doing Canadian destroyers like that. No, no.
He is the
That
undeniable deathmatch professor.
hey. Harley was like, hey, so hey.
Oh, I thought we were gonna be like, "What's up?"
Hey, I need to put this phone
I,
in my
I
pocket.
could see like one of your buddies just popping in right behind you, and it just like keeps going like in the movie Scary Movie. What's up? What's up?
I mean, given we're going to be moving locations here soon, you never know if the syndicate might show up.
That is true. Very true.
Anyway, but yeah, Graves and DMP I was looking forward to for a long time. It was supposed to happen 2 weeks ago now, but we got it fresh out of the can. Both of them were 100%. Um, man, that showdown on the 14th is going to be great.
Welcome
DMP,
the SPW Junior Heavyweight Champion Devo.
what the fuck is Devo Riot doing here? No, I'm kidding. What's up, buddy? Um,
Like we keep saying, we tag them earlier, but then now they're here.
yeah, yeah. We're not even talking about you. You can go. I'm kidding.
My God, get out of here. We don't need you. That's basically what you're saying. Nah, Devo, great champion. Can't wait to see his reign continue.
Yep, you'll find out your next contender on the 5th, this Thursday. Anakin Murphy, Akira. Can't wait for that. Akira and Charles Colt.
You know who I would love to see back in SPW? Kazi.
Who?
Kamikaze.
Oh, fuck yeah. Man, I miss that guy.
Me too.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, he's been busy in POR, taking bookings in other places. He's making noise.
Thank
Whenever
you.
he's available, the door's wide the hell open for that man. God damn, kamikaze, yes. Oh
I was
my.
literally just thinking of him like the other day, so I had to bring him up today. I was like, you know
Yeah.
what? Who knows?
Yeah. Oh yeah. But there's just a lot of personal anguish between those three men. And we just got a display of it between Chris Graves and DMP.
Yes,
And
sir.
hopefully Graves can turn his luck around before heading into No Love Lost.
Most indeed agreed. And the time is now. The main event. The one
Yeah.
that ended the show off with a bang in a six-man war. We thought you were gonna be the third man to join the Deep South Juggalos, but it was not to be, as you were tied up in the back. But it was between the Deep South Juggalos slash the Deep South Outlaws with the return of Andrew Cato versus the Mighty Empire Mighty Flash and their mystery partner, one night only return, Daryl fucking Williams with the Mighty Empire walking away victorious.
That was very, very good. I really wish you. That is unreal. Hold on, I'll answer you in a minute. I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck is going on here. Why the hell? Why in the world, man? There's no need. Jesus Christ. Certain things, man, just blow my fucking mind. You know what I'm saying? Like the things you see in life. Like there was an incident in McDonald's that blew my mind. I've spoken about it off camera.
Yes, you
Um,
have.
it's not a topic that I should be
Yeah,
really discussing. You know.
yeah.
But it blew my mind, and it's just certain people's behavior that blows my fucking mind. Like I watched a woman literally like sexually lick a burger in the middle of McDonald's, and she said it was too sloppy, and I'm like, I can only imagine how you would react with a sloppy Joe, bitch. It's like it's too messy. It's a burger. It's supposed to be messy. You have like pickles and tomato or whatever you like on that burger. So it may potentially fall off when you bite into the son of a bitch. Of course it's going to be messy, you fucking cow. Anyway, sorry. What were we on? The six-man tag. Okay.
Yes. Two big
So
returns in that matchup alone.
good call by both men, but a very wise one by Little Psycho. Um, I didn't think he was actually going to be that, Kato was going to be ready that fucking fast. But since you're back, we might as well fucking do this little dance and make a little love and fucking do this one-on-one. Because it eats at you, Kato. It eats at you that I ruined your dream of wrestling in Japan. It eats at you that you haven't got a shot at the World Tag Team title, given the fact that it should have been you that won them, right? Nope, I ruined that for you. So I'll give you what you want. I'll give you what you want very, very soon. But you have to go through so much pain to get to it. Stay tuned, Kato. I'm
Well,
gonna make your return a living hell. And I'm gonna make the reign that you were supposed to have. I'm gonna make that reign for your boys the most miserable reign that they have ever had as a champion, both as a tag team and singly. That is including Sicko's reign as IWA Deep South champion. That includes Brian White's reign in companies that probably aren't even open now. I am going to make y'all's life a living hell. I just hope to God the mighty empire just saves the pieces when they're done with you. For us. I hope they save the pieces for us. Just leave a little bit behind for us. Because they are hot on your trails. You can agree with me, Lawrence. They are hot right on the trails of the tag team champions. They have beaten them so many times. It's embarrassing.
yeah.
But hey,
But I'm not
let's
going to
not
count
make
out
the
the
way.
champions. Maybe you put them up against Excalibur, so we'll see what happens there. But I'm not going to count out the champions. I'm not going to count out anybody. And
But
I
hey,
have a guarantee that you're also gonna come back with a vengeance for whoever took you out.
Oh, whoever hog-tied me like a damn wild boar in the deep south. Yeah. Number one, Public Enemy number one right now is JB Anderson. But we cannot take away from the fact that we've seen our first ever double champion return to SPW.
Yes, Daryl Williams was in the house, and he was the only one bleeding on that team.
Yeah. I had to ask both teams, why was it him? Why was he the only one bleeding?
Well, remember, he's the king of old school, and back in the day, remember, they were bloodbaths, so he probably has
You
a
know what's
head that's
funny?
not as thick.
You know what's fucking funny?
Huh.
After I asked that question, you know what Flash said to me?
What?
You want it? He said, "You want to know why he was the only one bleeding? Because black don't crack."
Oh, my God.
That was great.
Well, Flash and Mighty have definitely made the Mighty Empire something special, so Daryl Williams being an honorary member coming in for one night only was incredible.
Could it lead to more? We'll see. But it was great to
That
see.
does
He
that
looks
does
healthy.
remain to be seen.
He looks healthy.
Exactly.
And good luck to him against Leo Blade.
Most indeed, most indeed. And also, that was our show and everything we had to cover, unless there's something else we need to cover. We talked about No Love Lost. We talked about stuff happening on the 5th. We talked about stuff happening on the 12th. We talked about what's happening on the 22nd. Is there anything else we need to cover?
Just, man, stay tuned for February 5th on Carnage TV. More, the card will be announced on social media. What time is it right now? Hold on, I got another phone. What am I talking
For
about?
me, it's 7:10.
All right, we're gonna look at my clock. Turn on. Okay. Um, it will be announced tomorrow.
Okay.
Stay tuned to our social medias for all of that. Stay tuned to Carnage TV and our social medias for announcements regarding Tournament of Mayhem. It was announced here that Entrant 5 will be Otis Kogar. The returning champion is defending his crown. Basically, the main goal is to beat him. And
Understood.
yeah, stay tuned for announcements regarding No Love Lost on our social medias and on Carnage TV.
So, yes. And stay tuned next Sunday as we will review what happens that week on Anarchy Archives.
With more updates to come. And who knows, you might get announcements for March and WrestleMania weekend.
Stay tuned for that, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm. Got big shit in
But then,
store.
heck yeah, always. And everybody, we are going to sign off here, and we hope everybody have a great day, good night, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever y'all may be. Peace out.
Love, peace, and chicken grease.